Inflation comes from the unwise increase in the supply of money and credit. And when you look at it, and I mentioned in my opening statement that M3, now measured by private sources, is growing by leaps and bounds. In the last 2 years, it increased by 42%. Currently, it's rising at a rate of 16%. That is inflation. That will lead to higher prices. So to argue that we can continue to do this, to continue to debase the currency, which is really the policy that we're following, is purposely devaluing a currency, which to me seems so destructive. It destroys the incentives to save. It destroys, and if you don't save, you don't have capital. Then it just puts more pressure on the Federal Reserve to create capital out of thin air in order to stimulate the economy. And usually that just goes into malinvestment, misdirected investment into the housing bubbles or the NASDAQ bubble. And then the effort is, once the market demands the correction, what tool do you have left? Let's keep pumping, pump, pump, pump. And it just is an endless task. And history is against you. I mean, history is on the side of hard money. If you look at stable prices, you have to look to the only historic sound money that's lasted more than a few years. Fiat money always in. Gold is the only thing where you can get stable prices. For instance, in the last 3 to 4 years, the price of oil has tripled. A barrel of oil, $20, $30 up to $100 a barrel. And yet, if you look at the price of oil in terms of gold, it's absolutely flat. It's absolutely stable. So if we want stable prices, we have to have stable money. But I cannot see how we can continue to accept the policy of deliberately destroying the value of money as an economic value. It's so immoral in the sense that, what about somebody who saved for the retirement and they have CDs and we're inflating the money at a 10% rate? Their standard of living is going down, and that's what's happening today. The middle class is being wiped out, and nobody's understanding that it has to do with the value of money. Prices are going up. So how are you able to defend this policy of deliberate depreciation of our money?